For most of my life, I knew what direction I wanted to go. I knew who I wanted to be. I knew how I wanted to be. At least from a kind of rough perspective, right? Like when I was young, when you're young, you have a certain idea, but then as you grow, things change, your ideals change, you grow up, you have a more realistic view on the world, right? But I always knew roughly what direction I wanted to go. And I stuck to that. And there was, though, a time where I lost my vision, where I lost myself, where for the first time in my life, I was unclear about what direction I wanted to go. And I look back on this point, and honestly, I'm a bit embarrassed by who I was at that time. I am. But it's good for me to look back on. So what happened was I kind of lost my way. I kind of lost the vision of who I wanted to become, what direction I wanted to go, and I didn't really progress at all during that time. I just went around in circles with who I was. In fact, I would say I was going downwards. Just being weak mindset, weak body, just going against everything that I hold valuable today. This was probably like 5 years ago now. I don't know what brought it on. Just getting caught up in you know, my routines and life and things like that. Probably. I was focused on the wrong things, focusing on things that weren't going to build my character the way that I wanted to build my character. And what happened was I hit a point where I said enough is enough, where I got some clarity. I remembered who I wanted to be through self-analysis. I took just became more self-aware in that time of where I was and what I had been, the way that I had been living for a while, and just took some reflection. And I recognized that that wasn't the direction that I wanted to go. I decided to change. I decided to be better. I decided to be stronger. I started focusing on things that would build my character the way I wanted to build them, to be strong, to be tough, to be a leader, to be decisive, to be a man. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually strong and grounded. These are some of the values that I wanted to work towards and go after. They're important to me, even today. And so I made a big change. I am a believer in big, drastic changes. Some of the time, maybe not all the time, but I do believe that big changes can bring you a long way. And sometimes I think that big, drastic changes are necessary to change who you are internally. I'm a big believer in changing our actions and our beliefs and changing who we are in order to become the person that we want to be. I believe that we can't just say with like affirmations and things like that we are a certain way. We need to have proof, we need to have evidence, and we need to have actions to prove to ourselves that we are that way, right? So affirmations, I'm a lion, or whatever. I'm a lion. It's like if you just say that and you wake up late, you don't work out, you're weak-minded, you're not willing to handle confrontation well, you cower away. Are you a lion, or are you just make-believing? I would say you're make-believe. But if you say, I'm a lion, and your actions reflect that, now you have proof and you have evidence, and you will grow to become more like that lion with each passing day and with each passing decision that you make to be more like that. And it serves more as a reminder of the actions that you are trying to strive for and take to become and be that lion. I am a warrior. Imagine if you said that and you actually acted in alignment with those things. Now you are a warrior. You're not just saying that you are a warrior, but your actions prove such. Your actions that you can see and the actions that other people can see. These actions and this proof will change your mentality to act continually more aligned with this belief. This is what I did. Again, I changed mostly the most important thing. Like, there's a lot of things that I did, but the most important thing was changing my actions, changing what I was doing. Through clarity, after being clear on what direction I wanted to go, who I wanted to become, the type of person I wanted to be, what I wanted out of life, financial, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, relationship. All of these things came after clarity of where I was, where I wanted to go, and what I needed to do in order to get there. These are some of the most important things. Actions. Cannot express that enough. What actions do you need to take? I can't tell you the ones that I did necessarily because are necessarily good for you, because I don't know what you need to do to fulfill yourself, to fulfill your desires and your values. But you need to figure those out. That's something that you need to find. Figure those out. Define them. Get really clear on them. And then get clear on the actions that you need to take to do that, and just start doing it. Don't be weak. Be strong. Follow through. Commit. And you'll get everything that you've ever wanted.